What is happening, y'all? Welcome back to another Magic the Gathering stream. So, we're going to be teching some decks today. I got a couple on deck. Before we jump right in, I do want to kind of talk about what I have up and ready to go. So, off to print. Allies is done. This was updating a deck I already had. Dinos we did, Dragons, Grixis. Rakdos Tempo I sent to print. The ramp deck, I kind of want to change some stuff with the ramp deck, to be honest. I don't know. I like this deck, but it does feel a little too much just like another Eldrazi deck. So, but I'm also planning on probably selling my actual Eldrazi deck because it's worth like $700, and I'm like, this cardboard, I'll sell it and then buy all the proxy cards I want. So I don't know. I might add some singles, you know, which I got a couple, you know, Sylvian Primordial, Galta, Titan of Industry, Vorniclex. I might just like swap them in lieu of the Eldrazi's. We'll see. Slivers and Tezzy are done. Now I have Super Friends. We teched a bunch. Super Friends, I'm very happy with the condition of this. I think that's good. I don't think it needs anything else. Zombies, I teched this one off stream, but this feels pretty fucking solid. Champion of the Parish, Crypt Breaker for some draw, some Death Barons. Where's my cheap dude? Gravecrawler, we got 4 of him. I slapped a Grave Titan in there for good measure. God Eternal's in there. Gem Palm for some cycling. Diregraph, obviously we need 4 of his ass. Murderous Drift, Sidisi, Undead Augur, Undead War Chief. So I'm feeling, I don't think this one needs anything. I think the zombie deck, I mean, fucking 3 Cabal Coffers, some Castle, Lake of the Dead, Phyrexian Tower. Like, this shit feels good. So that's good. Simic Ascendancy deck, I might tweak a little bit. This is pretty close to what I'm playing in game right now. I'll show this one off. But so Galloping, Hydroid, Incubation, some Land Award, Lore Scale, Voracious. Ideally, I'm thinking I would want 3 doubling seasons, but the main way is I get down like a Simic Ascendancy, and then ideally I play a Voracious Hydra, and I drop that for like 7. And then I immediately follow it up with a Galloping Lizrog. Take that 7. That shoots Simic Ascendancy straight up to 20. Bang, bang, boom. Missed some of this. Has Mr. No Formats been smoked yet? Mr. No Formats has been sick. But my neighbor's kid, and I shouldn't really say kid, he's like 18. But he got into the game with us, and so he's been playing, and I've been playing a lot with him. So actually, that's what this deck is. He made a nightmare deck, and I helped him tech it up because he had just like 1 or 2 of each creature, and I'm like, no, we gotta drop this. We gotta drop this. You're running nightmares. You better put in fucking Ashiok. You're gonna need, you know, Go for the Throat. You're gonna need Thought Collapse if you want some mill, you know. So we were teching that up. Anyway, back to Magic. So the current decks that I have been dicking around. Do you get custom art on your proxies? Yeah, usually. I could show you. I've ordered from 2 separate proxy places. Let me pull them up real fast. Let's see your proxies, order number, my cards, and then the other one is NPC. So these are the 2 places I have ordered proxies from. Let me get them up and running. So this is printing proxies. This place I like. It's pretty good because you can proxy playtest copy. It looks like the Magic. But what I like about this place is you can this is probably one of the easier places to work with, because like all you would do is type in the card. Hang on, let me go to like a fresh thing. I don't want to like pull up my email and address and shit. Order now. Let me get it up. I'll show y'all how this works. So with this, I would go, you know, I don't know. Let's just say, I want 4 Simic ascendancies in the deck. You click add. And then you would pick your back. So there's a bunch of different backs. I like this one. Is there a real card? If I'm mixing them in with real cards, I usually do this just to have them kind of blend in so I don't notice it as much. If it's a whole standalone deck, I like doing stuff like this. Like for the Rakdos deck that I did, I went with the Rakdos back, which looks great. But there's a fair amount of customs here, so it's pretty good. So you pick your back, and then you go to the card you want, and it's like, hey, here are the various prints of the card to choose from. This place isn't bad. You know, the pricing after 200 cards, it's only 75 cents a card. So on the more expensive side, but not shabby, not shabby. And then the other place I've ordered from is this place called MPC. An MPC is a little bit harder to do. Yeah, like this one, I have money the proxying as the backings on my cards, which I think are funny. But to use that one, because that website is harder to use, I use this thing. It's called MPC fill, and you can pick. I want like S33 cards, and you know, same thing. We could do like 2x Simic ascendency. Click submit. It's gonna pull up. You know, it's gonna put 2 cards in. If I click it, I can get a better idea of how it looks. If I click here, I can see all the various arts that people have uploaded for it. So even more than the other site, which is nice. You know, if people made custom arts and whatnot. For the backs, there's a shit ton of back choices, 433 back choices. So I did this for any like full deck that I'm making. I'm usually going through these. But anyway, so I'm printing, you get little anime girls on your cards if you want. Secret lair stuff, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, so I've ordered from both. I'm gonna wait till the product shows up, figure out who does a better job. And then once I do that, I'm gonna order like my Super Friends, the Simic deck, and the Zombies deck. So last night I was working on a Izzet deck. I'm kind of happy with where Izzet is at. There's also the Stormy Boy deck. Tox is on. Well, before I just get in matches back to back with Tox, I'll see if someone else wants to play. But the Storm deck, that was updated. Somebody put a list together and I kind of modified that a little bit based on my need. But very focused on treasures. This usually can turn 5 to turn 6, get a 1000-Year Storm infinite combo going, which is pretty cool. But it feels very like masturbatory, you know, like the combo starts going off and you're like, I play this and I play this and I play this and I play this, and it's like, cool, like you're doing it, good job. And so I don't think that's the card I want for a paper deck. Whereas this Izzet deck feels a bit better, I feel. There's some obvious changes I'd make. Like I'd put lightning bolt in instead of lightning strike. But dude, this is what I fucking hate about Arena, bro. Like, can you believe these fuckers want not only have they made it illegal in historic and traditional historic, but they have the fucking audacity to charge a rare wild card for Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt, bro. Which, real fast here, I'm gonna check. I'm pretty sure Lightning Bolt, like in the various sets, I don't think Lightning Bolt has ever. Okay, in the Strixhaven Mystical Archive, it finally became a rare. Most of the time, it's been a common, and these fuckers are like, Lightning Bolt. Yeah, you're gonna need rare wild cards for that. So I'm not putting Lightning Bolt on the deck. I refuse. I'm not giving Wizards of the Coast any more money. I mean, they're really getting no money because I'm doing proxy decks now. But I'm liking how this one flows so far. Big changes. Stick no paid. Obviously, I dropped this. I think I would add some like Force of Will in. I would add some OG Counterspell in. I would probably still keep Ionize. Maybe 4 Ionize, 4 Counterspell, and then I'd drop maybe Radical Idea. I got to figure out what I want to drop with this deck. There's a couple things, but it plays pretty well, I think. So let me go. Let me try a just my daily 30 red or white spells. Okay, let's do historic with our Izzet deck. No, fucking starter decks. Found out because what is this? Recently found out some of the game industry that I didn't know. Is it true some devs pay content creators to say nice things about the game? Seriously, I've never heard of this before. I've been playing video games since I was 5. Actual pay to say nice things? No. But trips are typically paid, and that's just common. So, a better example would be like I have 2 trips coming up within like the next month where I'm going to fly out to California twice for 2 different games. The flights out there, the hotel out there, all that is going to get paid for while I go out to play these games. And then I get to make a video about it. That video is not sponsored. Now, some people will look at that and go, well, they paid for your flight. If they paid for your flight, it's, you know, it's a sponsored video. And it's like, well, I'm paying for my own upgrade to first class. I am, you know, taking time away from the channel and streaming and my family and all that shit to go out and play the game. Like, for me, this is work, you know. But I see some people, they're like, oh, well, you know, if you take a trip out to California to play a game, that's a, you know, that's a luxury. It's like, no, dude, this isn't just like a fun, let me go dick around in California trip. Like, I'm going to California to fucking work. I gotta wake up at 5:30 in the morning to get on a plane. I'll be stuck in San Francisco all goddamn day. I'll probably hang out with Greg. The next day I'll record the game. I'll get done at like 12:30. I'll go straight to the airport. I'll get on a plane. And I get back home at fucking 9 p.m. So the thing is, like, yeah, I'm getting to go on a trip, but like, bro, I don't know. It's like, it's never fun to imagine you wake up 5:30, you get on a plane, you fly across the country, you know, you go to sleep. The next day you wake up, you get breakfast, you work for like 3 hours, and then you get on a plane and you fly back across the country to come home. Like, I'm sorry, man. Nobody likes fucking flying across the country back and forth in 2 days. That sucks dick. I'm like, yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna get to go out and I'm gonna get to play a game early, but like, that is, in my mind at least, that is not a fucking a privilege, you know? Now, like, I mean, if people are flying out for like a fucking week and they're, you know, going to amusement parks and shit, like, yeah, I guess that's more fun, but like, dude, that's 2 days away from streaming. That's 2 days away from video production. That's 2 days away from my family. And the worst part is that's 2 days of fucking sitting in an airport, which I despise more than almost anything in life. We're gonna drop you out. Chill. Are you about to, you look like you're gonna snipe one of my lands. You better not. Ever go to Knoxville? Yeah, I've driven through it a couple times. Let's just snipe this. Is he gonna, oh, he's not gonna ninjutsu it. Okay. Yeah, because like for me at least, when I take trips, dude, they are I'm in and out, you know. It's not like, oh, I'll fly out to California on a Monday, and Monday I'm gonna explore the Golden Gate Bridge, and then Tuesday we got a bay tour planned, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of work, and then you know, I'll play the game a little bit on Wednesday, and then Thursday we're getting mimosas, and then Friday I fly home. Like, no, it's in and out, and I'm dropping over $1,000 myself because my ass doesn't fit in normal airline seats, and they are not going to pay to put me in first class. Now, there are times where there'll be events that are paid. Like when I hosted Capcom's showcase, like I went out to their offices out in San Francisco and, you know, brought multiple outfits. I got paid to be there, but like that was, you know, the day started at, I think it was like 9:30 or so. Got in the suit jacket and shit. We filmed for like 4 hours doing multiple takes, you know, makeup would come in, mic check, all that shit. I would change outfits, and then we would film all the shit for day 2. Like that was, you know, like a 10-hour day of being in front of a camera filming, and like, all right, cool, we're, you know, I'm heading back home. So like, yeah, I got paid for it. That was work. I was being a fucking event host. Monsoon Mage. Let's get you out. I hosted their like summer showcase last year, talking about like games they had that were coming up and whatnot. But no, in general, like the idea. So I think where it started from back like long before YouTubers were a thing, there were like some cases that came up where people were basically caught, or I should say devs were caught paying off reviewers, like proper reviewers, you know, your GameSpots, your IGN, your shit like that. And then it turned into a whole fucking thing. And then FTC regulations got involved. Oh no. And everything changed from there. Now, when all that happened, FTC regulations ramped up. So like if I was to, you know, for example, if Wizards of the Coast was paying me, did I not? There we go. It's weird. I guess I paid 0. I wasn't paying attention. If Wizards of the Coast paid me to stream this right now, and I was just like, oh man, you know, Magic's such a fucking cool game. This is the best Magic. Guys, there's this new deal for just, you know, for the cheap price of $10.99, you can get all of these brand new fucking cards. You should totally do it. And Wizards was paying me to say that, and I wasn't disclosing that. That would be an FTC violation. Now, when something like that occurs, the FTC will fine you upwards of like, I think it's some insane number. It's like 15,000, I think. Let me see. FTC non-disclosure fee. Let's see. Non-disclosure, and let's see. Trying to find the endorsement guidelines. Let me see. FTC, the endorsement guidelines fee. Let's see. Endorsement guidelines penalty. Fuck's the penalty? There's a penalty offense regarding enlargement. It's way more than I thought. Notice of penalty. Companies that receive this notice and engage in prohibited practices can face civil penalties up to $50,120 per violation. So, once again, the idea that people are being, you know, paid to promote a game and then not disclosing that is fucking silly, because you would be risking a $50,000 fine. And I can tell you right now, I have never seen a sponsored deal pay that much in my entire fucking life. That's insane money. You would have to be getting a like $100,000 deal to be promoting something and like pretend you're not promoting it. Like, which once again, like that does not happen, you know. I'm over 1 million subs and I don't see sponsor money like that. Like to get sponsor money like that, you are like top 0.001%, you know, your regular concurrent streaming viewer. You're like the fucking the ninjas of the streaming world to see sponsorship money like that. Next Souls run will be Monday. Yo, that Ujin's gotta go, bro. You gotta go, Uji. Thankfully, he doesn't have 7 permanents. What do I usually main in Monster Hunter? Oh, never mind. He draws 7. I'm probably fucked here. I got mana starved. I typically try to main a new thing each game. I had an Alpha Black Lotus when Magic first came out, and I traded it for something stupid in the early 90s. Well, that fucking sucks, bro. Oh, he's gonna destroy target permanent, ain't he? Yeah, well, I'm out. Bye. What do the Alpha Black Lotuses go for these days? About 30 grand? Was there a sponsor you've done that you would do again in a heartbeat? I mean, there's a couple. I had fucking Raid Shadow Legends. I would do that again. They paid like 15,000 for me to play the game for an hour. It was the easiest money of my life. All I had to do was just be like, yeah, so this... I didn't even have to like say it was good. I just had to play it and be like... Which that's the thing that's so wild to me. When people are like, oh, well, you know, you have to say... You have to say the game is good. You know, they're paying you to shill it. Like, dude, I played Raid and the whole time I'm like, yeah, so this is Raid. You can find it here. Cool game. Easiest bag of my life. But I mean, sponsorships I do again. Like, dude, I was paid to... I got paid to make, do like some Elden Ring guides. Obviously, I would do that again. That was easy money. I got paid to do some, when Iceborne was coming out, I got a sponsored Iceborne stream with like a couple other streamers. I was like, cool, I get to play Iceborne early and I get paid for it. Like, yeah, sign me up. I'll fucking play this anyway. Like, those are the best ones where it's like, we would like to pay you to do this thing you're already gonna do, and you're like, yes, this sounds good. Like, hi, we have a new Elden Ring DLC, and we would like to pay you to make a video on it. Where's the signature line at? Let's do it. Like right now, there's some yeah, the Liza P lie detector one. Yeah, that one was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool sponsor gig. The only thing is that warehouse we filmed in was hot as fuck, dude. I was sweating my balls off. Right now I'm in talks to do like a sponsored thing for like Space Marine 2, and I'm like, that's already on deck as my September game. I've known that since it was announced. Like, you want to pay me money to do it? Sure. Let's go. I'll do Space Marine 2 for money. I'll do it for no money. You know? Alright. I'm gonna need to draw 1 mana. 1 mana so we can pop this off. Shock. You were the critics. One more mana, I'm gonna hit him with the risk factor. Glow Spore. Oh, self-mill. Self-mill might be too slow to stop burn. Would you like 4 damage, or do you want me to draw cards? Okay. He decided to take 4 damage. Once again, would you like 4 damage or would you like me to draw cards? Choose your fate. Ah, cards. Excellent. I will take cards. Would you sign up for those if they actually told you to lie that the game was good? Like Biomutant? No. Because it's going to be obvious. Like, I've played games before where it's like, shit. I've been like, I'm not feeling this. I'm not, you know. I don't really want to do this deal, sorry. As long as a game isn't just absolute trash. Or in the case of mobile games where it's like obvious that I am playing this game because money. I mean, I would like to think my viewers are smart enough to know that when I am playing Raid Shadow Legends, I am playing Raid Shadow Legends because I'm securing a giant bag. Not because I love Raid Shadow Legends, but that feels kind of like inferred. Today we are playing this mobile game called the Shadow Legends of the Raid. It is cool. You may find it here. Yo, mono red burn is so fucking stupid. You just blow stuff up. I'm just getting my daily quest done real fast. Shadows, Legends of the Raid. Pog, yeah. Returns a mod where you max them out in 5-6 hours easily. Avoided 50 already. Don't like this hand as much, but I think I can cook. Fanatical Firebrand, go Goblin Pilot. If you want to just win games in Magic, this is probably one of the cheapest decks you can make. And the best thing is, either you like win by turn 4 or you just scoop anyway. So it's like fast as fuck. It uses a shit ton of commons. And you're just gonna, either you're gonna win or you're gonna forfeit. So we're on turn 2. We're gonna hit him with the risk factor. He has opted to give me the card draw. That is not the play. He has opted to play the Soul Warden. Unfortunately for him, that is not allowed to exist. With that, we're gonna do another Pyromancer to hit him in the PP. And we're gonna do a Lightning Strike to hit him in the PP. And then next turn we're gonna swing and Lightning Strike. And that'll be turn 5 GG. If it's not, we can light up the stage or go for the Tormenting Voice. He needs a blocker. He opts for another Soul Warden. Does he play anything to heal? He does not. We're gonna swing with everything. He is opting to do that. We're gonna have to kill the Soul Warden. And then resolve. He's gonna get blockers. It's okay. And we stopped his life gain. That's the important thing. Let's do a light up the stage. No spectacle. We can fanatical. We can, well, draw 2. You're gonna draw 3. We'll hit him with the risk factor. That's gonna be a better bet. What you got? What are you doing? Beginning of your upkeep. You lose 1 life and create a 1/1 black fairy. That's some risky fucking business, dude. You got 6 health. Sure you wanna do that? My preferred format? I like modern a lot. His next turn he dies to his own fucking card. I don't think that's working out the way you thought it was. First strike lifelink. He's gonna take away my guy. You. It's like holding a gun and saying, give me 3 cards. It is, dude. Red deck win. There's a reason it's called that. I gotta pass 3 more red spells. Since I gotta cast 3, let's actually play a play my Izzet deck again. I'll hit 3. But I'm pretty happy with this. I really wanna lean into Izzet. I like Izzet colors. It's just, I don't know. Izzet just feels really fun to me. The idea that you're like, you know, you got the draw power coming out. Yo, I do like you, but fuck, I need land. No, fuck. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I only have 1 of them in my deck. Eugen's Labyrinth. Oh boy. Oh brother. Ceaseless Hunger.
One day, I'll get out of this miserable district.
Have the card, return the exiled card to the hand. Cool. Alright, so we're playing against Eldrazi's. I'm gonna sit on the Syncopate. I might have to cancel something out. If not, Chemister's Insight. We're gonna just pay, he's completely tapped out. There you go.
You ready to go toe-to-toe with me? This is great.
I need mana. Do not need a fucking third Niv Mizzet. I don't have time for other card games. This is more of a mid-range, she's more of a ramp. The triggered ability of a colorless spell. Okay, it's not a concern. I need mana next turn. Opt, nope, I need mana, sir. I would really prefer to hold off on my Chemister's Insight, but I think I'm gonna force it out here to get draw. I'll wait to see what he does. He might hold off because he thinks I'm tapped out. Oh boy. Double scry. He can ramp up to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can hit 8. I'm gonna go ahead and draw. I need my land to play Niv next turn. I really shouldn't be using this shit now. Magic? I've been playing Magic since I was a kid. Bro, where's my land? I mean, I could get out Sarkin. If I draw 1 land next turn, I could actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4. No, yeah, I would need a land. Fuck. Alright, Sarkin's coming out. We're just gonna get our boy Sarkin out. What do I not need? Let's go Electro Dominance. Land is out. Of course, there's more land coming. Next turn I should be good though. We got 6 on board. I'm gonna have Izzet come out. And the Souls-a-thon? No. Alright, does he drop the fattest Eldrazi I've ever seen right now? If yes, I lose. No. He is trying to hold off one more turn. All right, let's cook.
Might demands power. There's a storm coming your way.
That. Time to pew. You casted it, so I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you because I drew a card. Since I drew 2, you get hit twice. Coin flip. I shot myself. I draw 2 more cards. Since I drew cards, I'm gonna shoot you again. And then I'm gonna hit. Ulamog. Oh, wait, does he exile the entire top half? How much is gonna be left? Is he exiling me down to like 1 card? Woo! Holy shit. How many's left? 9. 4. There's 2 cards. I have 2 cards in my library. Can I do 6 damage here? This is potentially very bad. I should have ionized, but I didn't. What the fuck? What does this do? Enters, each opponent sacks 3 creatures. Holy shit. I can still win this, though. Okay, I'm done. You've sacrificed everything. You did it. There's no creatures. You got it. Was this ever stop? Is he caught in an... Okay. For a second I thought he was caught in an infinite loop and he was gonna... The game was gonna draw. Okay. I need to... I have 1 card. Mr. Sorcery spell this turn. Copy that spell. I would need to
Look to the skies.
How many do I got? Either I'm gonna kill.
I am judge, jury, and electrocutioner.
The explosion is too much. Explosion's just too fucking expensive. I can't pay. Wait a minute. Maybe casting it for 0. Maybe I can 1, 2, 3. Ah, I'm out of gas. I needed just a pinch more. Yeah, the explosion copy. I should have saved enough for ionize, but I got my daily done. Yeah, very, very close match. Let's open my little mice. What did I get? Valley Quest Caller, wow. Alright, so, Izzet deck. How are we feeling about Expansion Explosion? I mean, there's value here. But it's just so fucking expensive to pull off the explosion part. And the expansion part, I kind of fulfill that category with Rowstorm Conduit. Actually, better, yeah, let's I mean, I don't have cards in Magic that could, new deck. Izzet. Am I spelling his name right? It's Izzet. We'll just call it a legacy deck. I'm choosing their installer. All right. So, Storm Conduit, I like, because that copy effect has obvious synergy with Niv. Other. So do we want the other Niv Mizzet? I mean, there's Niv Mizzet Firemind. There's Supreme. Let's look through the various Niv Mizzet cards, because this is a Niv deck. Reborn. Alright, other Niv Mizzets. And there's the battlefield top 10. No, we don't want Niv Mizzet Reborn. We can drop that out. Draco Genius. Whenever Niv Mizzet Draco Genius deals damage, you may draw. And I can pay 2 to deal 1 damage. That seems not that good. I like Perun better. Because Perun, I draw a card and I deal damage. And anytime I cast a spell, I draw a card. There's more synergy there. Guild Pack. Don't want Guild Pack. No, I'm not buying the cards. I'm gonna print them out. I'm making fakes and saving lots of money. But this one, I would pay 2 to deal damage. And then, oh, hang on, would there be synergy here? With this, I would pay 2 mana. I would deal damage. I would then draw a card. Because I draw a card, he deals damage to a target. Okay, there is no infinite loop there. I think I removed Draco Genius. Firemind. Whenever you draw a card, he deals 1 damage to any target. This is just a shittier version of Perun. You can do Curiosity. Curiosity. Whenever enchanted creature deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. Whenever you draw a card, Niv Mizzet Perun deals 1 damage to any target. And then, oh, so that's just an infinite combo. Hold on, is Curiosity in the game, dude? What the fuck? Knowing if it is... Oh, shit. It's only an uncommon? Bro, add 4 of those. That's an infinite combo with Niv. What the fuck? Alright, what do we drop here then? Probably play with fire. No, lightning strike. I'd rather drop lightning strike. I think this is, yeah, this is just an infinite combo. If I get curiosity on type of Niv, it's done. All right, well, two things. So how are we feeling about Ral Storm Conduit? I'm liking Ral. I think Ral is a solid, I think he's a solid addition to the deck. Because he's going to allow me to copy my draw spells, which is good, obviously. And he's going to allow me to scry to make sure I'm drawing out better shit. So I think I wouldn't do more than 2, but I think 2 Ral is good. Sarkin I have mixed feelings about. On one hand, I mean, I don't know. I think like he's a 3-drop, which means potentially I could get Niv out on turn 4. He's going to have the discard and draw, which I could use to help proc Niv's effect after I get him out. I think we keep Sarkin. Maybe, do we do more of Sarkin? Particular insight on mono decks. I tend to play mono decks. I feel like I'm underpowered. What color? Mono is very strong, depending on how you build it. Add some cards to add treasures like buy score. Buy score? What is it called? Oh, big score. Yes, I have big score in my other deck. I mean, so I don't know how I feel about big score. I'm already using big score in the other card in my 1000 deck. Those help get out. But the thing is, that'll be turn 4, I would play big score. Turn 5, I would play Niv. With Sarkin, potentially, given this is with a perfect draw, turn 3 Sarkin, turn 4 Niv. So that's potentially getting Niv out a whole turn sooner on the curve. Mono black, you should go heavy discard or like tribal, like zombies, vampires. How do we feel about Ral Monsoon Mage? He's making instant and sorceries cheaper, which I like. He has a -2 where he can pop targets and then potentially get card draw for synergize. I'm thinking 2 of him. 2 Ral Monsoon. What format? This is gonna be formatless. So I have a neighbor and he doesn't like rules. So he wants to play like all 4 of his Lotus Petals and Soul Ring and whatever else he can scrounge into a deck. So I mean the closest, yeah, kitchen table. We're playing, we're kind of close to Legacy or Vintage, but I have been trying to keep my decks closer to Modern because I have a feeling that inevitably he's going to cry and then I'm going to have to like nerf a bunch of stuff. But so the biggest thing is I'm putting in true dual lands. Just because I'm like, fuck it, you know, if we're gonna play like this, then yeah, I'm just gonna run, you know, Volcanic Islands and everything else. I like Temple of Epiphany. Scry lands are good here. I should do the fetch lands as well. Fetch lands. The Scalding Tarn. Let's get 4 Scalding Tarn up in this bitch. Steam vents we're not going to need. I like Memorial to Genius as like a last minute draw. I could use the 40k cards. Let's remove an island, remove a mountain. This is both islands and mountains. Temple. Should I drop Sulphur Falls? I think we're good on that land draw. Curiosity seems wild. How do we feel about Search for Azcanta? I kind of like getting it out as a 2-drop, because if it comes out, it's just going to be like, you know, I can use it as a progressive surveil, which is always nice. But I never transform it because I want to pull out a Niv. I'm not usually looking for my other card, so it like fits, but it also doesn't. I want 3 lightning bolt. Counterspell. Oh, we're not playing those rules. Let's go ahead and add 4 mana drains. Let's go ahead and add 4 counterspells. Electro Dominance. I'm gonna drop for now. Electrolyze. 2 damage and draw. I think I have better cards than you. Want Ionize? I don't think I want Ionize with having both Mana Drain and Counterspell. Or I could... potentially go Force of Will instead. Instead of the Mana Drain. Just because that way. Because part of my big concern is usually as soon as Niv Mizzet hits the board, there's going to be a kill spell come out. Which is why I'm leaning towards dropping... Well, I'm going to print Mana Drains anyway. He's probably going to cry about Mana Drain. Well, actually, would Mana Drain help me that much here? Most of my stuff has... I mean, it would help me get out, like... Is Mana Drain always colorless? Yeah, colorless. So Mana Drain's probably not going to work that. I mean, it's going to work, but... that mana will be less valuable. I do think Force of Will is going to be a better bet here. Just because I could play Niv Mizzet, and then if there's a nuke that comes out, I'm sitting on Force of Will, and I can pay the life and counter the spell. Let's drop Play with Fire. Drop you. You're an inferior counter. There's better draw than Radical Idea. I'm not sold on big score yet. Force of Will. Lightning Strike is trash. Remove all. Actually, I could probably drop Lightning Bolt even. There's another one I was looking up. Let me find it. They were running... Oh, this guy. How do we feel about Anger of the Gods? I'm debating on having a couple of those in to handle early aggro. Could use that to, you know, goblins. Pretty much anything that's weak early on, Anger of the Gods could take care of. I think I'd only run like 2 of them. Since I only got to get up to like turn 4, turn 5. Force of Negation. Force of Negation. It's not your turn. You may exile a blue spell from your hand rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Counter target non-creature spell. If that spell is countered this way, exile it. I don't know. I think I would do Force of Will over Force of Negation. Only because the only real downside, I mean, in both cases, I'm going to exile a card. But Force of Will, I could also counter a creature. So if for some reason he's playing something that's going to shit a bunch of goblins onto the board, Force of Will would hit it, and I would take the 1 health, whereas Force of Negation would not. So I think I go Force of Will. Because they're effectively going to be the same, you know, the only difference is I'm paying 1 health. I think I go Force of Will. How do we feel about Expansion Explosion? I like it. I think it's just too expensive. I think I drop it. I don't need the mana drains since I'm going Counterspell and Anger of the Gods, Curiosity. I need draw. Best draw cards, Magic the Gathering. The 51 best draw cards in Magic. Ancestral Recall. Bet. God, it's fucking wild. It's so wild. I mean, he is playing with like Soul Ring and shit in his deck, so I think I just add fucking 4 Ancestral Recall. I don't see any problem with that. I think I might even do I keep the, what do y'all think? Do I keep Lightning Bolts or do I get more card draw? Time Twister. Shuffle your hand, library, graveyard together. Oh, what's the other one I wanted? What's the other one I was thinking about doing? Ancestral Vision. That has the suspend on it. Heuristic Study would be a decent one. Because you draw a card, a player may pay. Treasure Cruise. Brainstorm. Nothing Brainstorm? Let me remove the lightning bolts. Draw 3 cards, then put 2 back on your library. I mean, the drawing 3 is gonna... Drawing 3 is gonna proc up Niv. I think I should have something instead of Ancestral Recall, because I have a feeling there's gonna be tears about that. If I remove Ancestral Recall... Is Time Twister banned? Yeah, it is. Yeah, draw 2, put them back, and then, yeah, use the fetch to force a shuffle. There's another... I kind of like Ancestral Vision. They make these cards, they do. How do we feel about Ancestral Vision? It's a suspend 4 to have me draw 3 cards. That seems like a more fair version of Ancestral Recall, which I'd be fine with that because I could drop a couple of those out with suspend, and then they probably proc right when Niv Mizzet comes out. Let's do that. I'm liking what I'm seeing. This might even be, aside from the lands, I think this might be modern legal. Oh no, Brainstorm and Force of Will are modern legal. Well, fuck him. They're close enough. I think I'm gonna push him towards Legacy anyway. Alright, I want to try this out with Counterspell, or counter target spell. Getting a non-creature spell. Its controller gets tokens. Let me look through what I have, because I'm not spending wild cards. See if there's anything else I could put in place of Syncopate. And a value 4 or greater. I mean, I could just go negates, but no, I think we keep Syncopate for now. I do like Opt. I think I want to drop this and add in more draw. Once again, if anyone wants to get on and play, more than happy to do some matches. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. It's all for... Additional land, 3 life, and Exile Transform becomes block. Okay, well, I'm not planning on blocking anybody, so it's not really a problem. Put out Memorial to Genius, and turn. Downloaded yesterday, dead set terrible at it. I mean, it just takes time. Doing some kind of mana ramp. Have control, tap for 2 mana. I'm just gonna slow him down a little bit. Should have waited. Why did I do that? I should have sat. So I might have needed to ionize. Well, I am going to use physical cards eventually. We're going to have to big score to get out Niv next turn. But I'll probably ionize something big here. Momogazama. Okay. I mean, I'll send you a legendary creature. No. All right, I can, as long as I survive this turn, I can Niv. Actually, I could probably get out Sarkin and Niv in the same turn. Because I would play Sarkin for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could get out Sarkin, Niv, and drop an Opt. That's a problem. I mean, I have some weaker decks I can play. Okay, we're gonna play an island. I'm gonna put down Ral. Or not Ral, I'm gonna put down Sarkin. I'm gonna use him to generate the mana. I'm gonna use that to play a Niv. And then if I'm lucky, he'll consider Sarkin a threat and attack him instead. If I'm not, he plays something bigger and I die. We're gonna hold off. I'd like to get Ral out and then start opting. Trample when it enters, discover 5. Discard it. Deal 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Discover 5. I don't understand discover. I think he just looks at stuff. Oh god, he's gonna get out a Bonehorn. Does that come out now? Oh, that's wild. So what does discover do? Exile cards to the top of your library until you exile non-land card with mana value of higher or less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost or put it into your hand. Yeah, that's sexy. That's so good, dude. Does he swing? Oh no. It's honestly not bad. I'm okay with Sarkin. I'd rather Sarkin take the hit than me. Alright. Let's see. I think I need to just kill him outright.
I never back down from a challenge. There's a storm coming your way.
So I'm gonna draw some cards. Since I drawed a card, Niv is gonna shoot you. And then that's gonna go on again. I think I can go into infinite here and win. I think I infinite this. Let's see. I do. That's so fucking good. That's so fucking good, dude. Oh my god. All right. That is, oh my goodness. That is so good. All right. So opt. Where's my deck at? We're gonna want opt. Okay, I have 4 opt because opt will pop that off instantly. Brainstorm will pop that off instantly. Yeah, right. Literally disaster to victory. So that gives me Let me drop 1 and add 1. I'd rather have, because that gives me 8. So if I get out Niv and a Curiosity hits the board, that gives me 8 chances to pop the card draw that are instants and start cooking. My man thought he had it. He was like, I got all my creatures out. And I'm like, Izzy. The Nivy Izzy. 2 mana, infinite combo. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, man. I got everything I need to infinite except for Niv Mizzet. We're gonna hope. We're gonna believe in the heart of the cards, chat. Tox has a deck that has one of the more annoying infinite combos I've seen, where he just makes an infinite amount of food and rats. Very irritating to contend with. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, creature gets 1/1. Okay, I'm not worried about him. He does not seem like a threat. Flying 1/1 baby. Okay, I don't think that's a threat. I am going to end my turn. See, this is where that, this is where having that, deal 3 damage to all creatures, the anger of the gods, this is where anger of the gods comes in. Because just being able to be like, nah, not dealing with all of this bullshit. I had like some pirate cannonades, those work kind of well. It sucks. I ain't got the mana. I'm being starved. We're gonna have to start opting. Now that's something that we want to cancel. Hey, one. Do you have no mana? Goodbye. It's a scry. I don't need a scry right now. I need just a straight land so I can get Ral out. There we go. Steam vents. Cool. I'm gonna hit myself in the PP for 2. No. I mean, I could, but he'll just die. I need straight mana right now. Where do tournaments go? People carry cardboard worth 300 or 1500? Yeah, sometimes. I don't have any board wipe right now. Things are starting to hurt. Bow, 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 bow. I
have just the thing to take you out for good.
Hit you. I'm gonna copy it and also hit you and hit you, and then I'm gonna opt. And I'm gonna hopefully draw. I'm gonna hit you. I don't really want that, but I'll. No, I need straight. Actually, no. Why not? Because you might. Maybe you'll draw me Nivy. Mana. I need to see my Izzet. Where is my Izzet man?
This experiment has shocking repercussions.
Phew. Fine. Cast that. I need Niv. I need Niv desperately right now. No, my Ral. Honestly, I think that's still, that might save me.
I should really get back to the lab.
Fuck. Where's Niv? I don't need that. I need a Niv. Fuck. I'm gonna opt next turn and pray that it works out. I'm on what? A 3-turn clock before I die to basic white tokens. This is why I need Anger of the Gods, bro. Oh, this is depressing. This is very much just like the heart of the cards has decided to not bless me this day. I did not need another curiosity. What I really need is for Niv Izzet to save me. Fuck, dude, I'm burning through so many cards. Niv! Oh my god, on the fucking curve! Oh, oh shit! Niv! Niv, you scared me. Oh. Oh. Wait. No. No. What did he hit? Can't block. No! God damn it! Demotion of all things. I was like, I'm gonna have Niv out. The card's gonna come out. I'm surprised. Wouldn't his ability have triggered before? No, it's instant or sorcery. That's an enchantment. Oh, fucking rip. Let's play Momo Gasama. I don't know. Somebody send me a challenge. Let me look. See what I'd want to swap. Ancestral Vision, Anger of the Gods. Hang on, I'm gonna try and... Oh, too late. I was gonna say I should tweak this to be closer to my other deck to get a feel for it. I don't have all the same cards, but I can... I wish Wizards didn't fucking like hyper aggressively charge for fucking everything, bro. Like, it would be so cool if I didn't have to pay fucking 20 rares to pick up cards that are common in other formats. That would be cool, Wizards. I would appreciate that. Magic Online. I did back in the day. I mean, not for nothing, Arena does their interface and their layout and all of the counters resolving. That shit's very good. Like, there is something to be said about how well their client works. It's just their pricing structure it's fucking insanely greedy. Like, I am technically their target market. I'm somebody that gets super addicted to card games and is willing to spend money on cards and has lots of disposable income. And even then, I'm still like, oh, your shit's too expensive, bro. Bro, can I get a normal fucking land, please? This is such a weird deck at the moment. I mean, with paper, I'm playing full. No. Fucker. Well, I know one of my counters is probably gonna go. Whatever. That's why I'm just using proxy cards. I refuse to pay money. The thing that bothers me the most, I think, like, it would be one thing if they approached it similar to like other card games where, you know, like with the Dragon Ball game, for example. My buddy plays that, and he says anytime you buy a booster pack for the game, there's like a little QR code that you scan and they give you a digital booster as well, or the digital version of the card game. So like, that's cool at least, because then, you know, you're getting your stuff for paper and you're also building your digital collection. But it's also like, we don't have, like, there's zero fucking trade-in, you know? Like, if I could, I should be able to, like, look at my old mythics and trade them in and get mythic wild cards or something, you know, but there's not. And then they'll go ahead and they'll fucking nerf cards and then not give you refunds for the wild cards you spent on those. And then they'll take cards that are considered fucking common, like Lightning Bolt, and decide that you need rare wild cards for it. Like, as time has gone on, the economy of Arena has just gotten progressively worse for people like me that like to build lots of decks for variety. It's borderline exclusionary in terms of the pricing structure they have at this point. Oh no. That's not good. That's not gonna save me right now. I think I'm fucked. I'm pretty sure I'm fucked. I think I scoop. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh at all. Let me make some tweaks. Let me make some tweaks. So things that I want to change here. Curiosity opt. Like Brainstorm. Brainstorm is not considered in this game. Brainstorm, I'm pretty sure they want a rare for it. I'd love to add Brainstorm into this deck, but oh, sorry, we're gonna need rares for that. Like, fuck off, Wizards. Added in the big score or Ancestral Vision. They're gonna want mythics for that. Anger the Gods. Anger the Gods. They're gonna want rares for. Where's my Pirate Cannonade? I don't remember how the fuck to spell it, but that's alright, Cannonade. It's a sorcery or an instant. Fiery Cannonade. 2 damage to each non-pirate creature. Let's add like 3 of those in. And then I will drop out Electrolyze and Electro Dominance maybe. I have 1 search for Ascanta. No, let's drop these guys. Electro Dominance I could copy and hit more cards. Is it Charm? I don't think I have it. They probably want too much money for it anyway. Is it Charm? So they're gonna be like, oh, that's gonna cost, yeah. It's uncommon. Counter non-creature spell unless its controller plays 2. Deal 2 damage to target creature. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2. Hang on a second. Damn, I fucking hate my dog so much. Jesus Christ. The contractors here doing work and they're like, it's like, stop. Like, do I gotta make the fucking, we have fucking the shot collars. I'm gonna have to put them back on. These dogs are just dicks. They're just assholes, man. Bunch of asshole doggies. Uh, we'll keep it. Keep it. Get this out now. No. I would prefer you to not do that to me. What's your favorite type of doggo? The one that doesn't bark all the fucking time. You're strong. You're equal to the amount of islands.
Boom goes the thunder.
Actually, let me keep that. I can big score it. Just looking at the deck over on the side. Scry 2, then draw 2 cards. That's pretty good. No, you don't need to do him. He's chilling. You don't gotta do him. You leave me with no choice, sir.
You know what? Talk to my lab assistant if you want. I have just the thing to take you out for good.
You're not a pirate. A good trained dog does not bark all the time. My neighbor has a golden retriever. That dog's just happy that it fucking exists. My dog wants to bark. It sees anybody. Like, stop, please. You know him. He's here like 3 times a week working on shit for the house. You do not need to fucking bark. Like, the problem is, it's not just they bark. They start like aggressively barking at somebody. And it's usually like somebody that is like normally at the house, you know. It's not a case of like stranger danger. It's somebody they know that's at the house, and instead they're like you don't need to do that. That's completely unnecessary. Stop. I don't care, they're still assholes. My wife's like, they're not that bad. Yes, they are. Fucking dogs. Alright, this is gonna get annoying. Could you stop with the mill, please? I would prefer if you did not mill me anymore. Sooner or later, he's going to hit one of my nivs, and I'm going to be really depressed about that. But right now, that mill's helping me, because it's getting rid of all the shit between me and Niv. Rip. All I need for Christmas is a Niv Izzet. Come on out of the deck, Mr. Niv Izzet. I want to play with you. You would be so good. I got 4 in the 36 cards remaining. That's a 10% chance to draw Niv. You seem like you want to do that, so I'm gonna say no. Key. My wife does not play Magic. You get the top 3 cards of your library, 1 in your hand, the rest in your graveyard. He's milled so much. Niv has to be coming up. Oh my god, what a fucking pull. What an absolute god tier pull that was, bro. I timed that so fucking well. Just brilliance. Nivy, coming the fuck out. Curiosity on the Niv. You got 1 turn. No, my wife is not older than me. I am the old one of the house. Unless he has counters. I don't think he does. He has disperse. Drag below. Half my library? That's a lot of cards. Whoa, whoa, bro. You're taking me down to 8. That's not needed. You're taking me down to 6. That's not needed. This is a very poor matchup for me. 5. I'm probably gonna kill myself here. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna do it on my terms. I haven't updated my mill deck in a while, but I can play it there. We can have a mill. Let's have a mill mirror. That's a mill. We'll have a mill off. I do like mill. Mill kind of... It's a pretty hard counter against Izzet, because I need to draw, obviously, but I like my mill deck a lot. I don't think I would ever print this, only because it would make people very upsetty spaghetti. I also haven't updated it in a long time. but I like my mill deck a lot. Mill? What's a mill? The idea in a mill deck is you're making them discard their library into their graveyard. So you have a couple decks designed around counterplay. Like mono blue, typically you counter the spells that the player is using. So they try to play, you pay mana to counter that and say, no, you don't get to play that. Whereas this, on the other hand, the idea behind mill is more you're just getting them, you're making them get rid of their cards. And by making them continually get rid of their cards, you are usually, well, not only are you making it so they're losing potential cards that would help them, but you're also slimming down their board, and eventually when they have no cards and they have the inability to draw, you then win the game. So the big thing with a mill deck is you're forcing them to discard out shit. You're going, you know, no, you don't get these. No, you don't get these. These are going in here. You don't get those either. So far, he hasn't hit any of my important mills. Mill versus mill is very interesting. Because it's going to come down to who gets, you know, does he get his big thing, or do I get my big thing? That's what this is going to come down to. Which I got one of my big things. Unless he has something to force it out of my hand now, which would be depressing. He did not, so that will come out. Is it sitting on a counter of sorts? But yeah, you can do that. That's okay. I like, it's okay. Psychic corrosion has already happened at this point, friend. Oh, actually, do I? Oh, you dickhead. Oh my goodness. He sent it on back. $38. How's he looking? He's at 42. Oh, he got a psychic corrosion. That's not good. It's coming out again. You're not stopping it. It's coming out and it's staying out, whether you like it or not. No, stop that. It's not even my good one. Where are my good ones? Sigh? Interesting choice. He's running some sleeps. What are you sitting on? Are you sitting on the big card yet? Counterspell with mana 4 or greater. Let's get rid of your counter. That could be very good here. I hope you don't like playing with your graveyard at all.
Nightmare. Behold, my everlong of fear.
You're at 31. I'm at 31. Okay. The mill is tied. The battle of the mill. Wall of Mist. He's got some tap. Brown, 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 brown. I got it. Does he have anything to send it back to? He's tapped out. Fuck it. I'm gonna play it. This is my main combo. Patient rebuilding combined with psychic corrosion. He did have a disperse. You son of a bitch. Of course he had a fucking disperse. I'm down. He's down to 22. I'm down to 25. It's coming close. This is getting close. Are you saying I have 5? Oh, yeah. Ashiok is tearing him apart though right now. Draw 3, then discard. That's a risky business that takes you down to 12. Running out of cards there. And if patient rebuilding and psychic corrosion go off, I draw a card, which is then gonna trigger that further. And I'm sitting on thought. I think I have this, unless he can play something big, which he's tapped down to 3, so he couldn't counter without a force of will or something. I think I've secured the dub. Okay. I will block. 3 cards. 3 cards for you, sir. And then 4 more cards. I'll take you down to 3. See if you have anything that could win you the game sitting in your hand. Is there anything? He's gonna mill. I have 23. I'm okay with that. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked.
Beg for your life. It makes your nightmare. Your
Got him. My turn's done. Boom! Superior mill. GG. All right, let's make something new. Let's make something new. Well, actually, here I'll do one to show. I'll show this janky infinite shit. I don't think this will do very well against a mill deck, but the thing with this deck is this is definitely a arena only deck. I would not play this in paper. This would be one of the worst possible decks to play in paper, and you'll see why. I played this against Tox yesterday, and I hit the token limit, and I had like 3 creatures that were like 500, 500. Very, lots of potential if it works out. Guess I'll keep it. Yeah, this is kind of what I was thinking of making next, is like a boros. Land? I do like land. Land is good. Land can be good. Land can be good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here comes the aggro. That's not good. Zorn, come out. Uh-oh. This is not good. We gotta kill that off. I mean, this might already be over. I think he has too many babies. One into your hand. Guess I'll take that one into my hand. One into your hand. It doesn't matter. Yeah, this isn't going to be able to stop an aggro deck. Any plans for Helldivers August update? I haven't played in a while. I haven't heard much, like, good, to be honest. I think I'm dead. Rip. Yeah, there's no chance against this, against aggro. I need to play something slower. Let me hop into a historic game. I'll show you all this. This one, it's cool. Somebody else had put this together. I modified it a little bit, but most of this is was not my base. Send this out. Do. There is gotta send this email or it's like the end of the day. Let me just find this real fast. Boom. I will make a baby, I guess, and then I'll sleight of hand to try and find one of my thingies. One way, departing. Want any of these? What the fuck? It's a flight. Let's put you out, I guess. Nashville, origin, SFO. This flight's been booked and I'm changing it, so I gotta send the travel agency the new flight. You can hit me. It's okay. Born away on first. Yeah, I can work with that. Go. Flight's almost full. I gotta send that now. Sorry, dude. Is that there? Oh. Wait, how did that die? What the fuck? Oh, it's a Death Touch Toxis one. I'm dumb. Well, I'm probably probably fucked me a little bit. Let me Ruh-roh indeed. I think I'm dead. I would need two. I need basically like 2 turns to pull off what I'm trying to do here. One, two. I think he just kills me next turn. If I can survive 1 turn, I could pop off maybe, but I don't think I'm gonna survive. Do you have toxic? Yeah, it's over. GG. Too much proliferate. Not a good opening. I'll need these notification. Go to notification settings. Sloppy. Stop! Fucking, oh my god, dude. Turn off all notifications. There we go. I mean, Toxic's pretty easy to win with if you know what you're doing. All you need is a little bit of, Alright, we're gonna work with this. Ideally, I get Stormkiln. Well, ideally, I would have a Zorn. I would go Zorn into Stormkiln into Strike It, immediately play my 1000-Year Storm, and then just pop off from there. If this deck, if I have a Stormkiln out and 1000, like basically next turn is infinite combo. So it's a really cool game, a really cool setup. I'll just take that. I'll put that into the library. I'll put that into exile. Oh no, that was the wrong play. Well, should have put that. Yeah, oh well, whatever. Sometimes that's how it works. Am I getting vampired right now? Don't like that very much. Don't like that at all. If I can survive 1 turn, I win. I gotta survive 1 turn, chat. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh no. Here we go. Does he lethal?
Boring family gathering.
All right, I think I win. Put that down. Okay, let me put this out. I got to be very careful about how I play here. Put one of them into your hand. I need that. How many do we got? 4. Okay. I need to get a Zorn out. That leaves me 12. I need to put down another 1,000-year storm. I need to put out a another Zorn. Leaves me down to 3. I need to put out a sleight of hand. The infinite mana combo is here. As long as I don't kill myself, I'm good. Let me hit him with a... That might kill me here. Hang on. One to your hand and play the other. Let's do one to your hand, one on the bottom. One to your hand, one on the bottom. Click. Let's do a play with fire. Might already have enough for it. I don't need another one. Three is more than enough. What am I looking at? A infinite mana generation loop. It's just 181, 184. It's not, you don't gotta worry about it. This is how nerds bully other nerds. That's such a goofy fucking deck, dude. Like, yeah, I mean, like I said, I could never play that in paper though. Could you imagine that in paper? Okay, I make 56 tokens. I'm gonna pay 1. That's gonna make another 27 tokens. I'm gonna hit and then draw and then hit and then draw and then hit and then draw and then I'm gonna make another 200 tokens and then hit, draw. This another 47 token. Like, it would just be ass. So I'm happy with the well, let's finalize it. Any other changes for Izzet? Are we happy with the Izzet? I think the 3 Ancestral Vision, the 2 Anger of Gods, the Curiosity Infinite Loop is great. Brainstorm, Counterspell, Force of Will, Opt. Do we keep the single Search for Ascanta? What do y'all think? I think it's not bad. It's a 2-drop. Our curve looks pretty good. I think I'm happy with this. I think it's in a good spot. All right, let's look for. Well, do we want to do boros? First, let's look for mythics. What mythic boros do I have? I have Gishath, and that is it. What about like Azorius? Sacrifice a clue. You draw X cards and gain X life. Okay, what about like Dimmer? Talion. Choose a number between 1 and 10. When an opponent casts a spell with mana value, power, or toughness equal to the number, that player loses life and you draw a card. That's kind of funny. Rakdos I already have. What about rares? I don't know. I just never played decks like this, so I don't know shit about building them. Balin the Haymaker. Tap 2 untapped tokens, add 1 mana of any color, tap 3, draw a card, tap 4, put 3 counters on it, and give it trample. A Rabbit Warrior. Becomes an Ox. Flying Vigi Haste. Whenever a player attacks with 3 or more creatures, you draw a card. Whenever a player attacks with 5 or more, she deals 3 damage to each of your opponents and you gain life. Whenever you attack with 1 or more non-gnome, put a 1/1 counter on her and create X 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creatures that are tapped and attacking where X is the number of counters. I just don't know anything about making boros decks, bro. Waifu deck. Remember, sorcery control deals non-combat damage. I don't think that works with this. Boros Convoke. I think, let me see. I think I might have a like Boros deck that I could possibly update. I need to delete some of these, to be honest. Like, these are, anything with a heart has been updated. You still find, this is a weird deck that I kind of like. I could play this. I always go to fucking Dimmer, dude. I always end up doing Dimmer. This is a really weird deck, but like when it works, it's funny as fuck. I 'Cause 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 ' It's a little better. Souls marathon? No, it's not a marathon. It's a Souls-a-thon. It is taking place over fucking month. This isn't I do nothing but stream Dark Souls for a month. That would be fucking terrible, and it would make me hate the franchise, and I'd never want to play it again. It's I'm gonna be consistently streaming Souls like 2 to 3 times a week over the next couple months until I'm through all the games. There's other things I'm going to play, like Magic, and some World of Warcraft, and other shit. Playing an enchantment deck, are you? The card looks like it'll be a threat eventually, but not yet. Go away for now. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know where this deck came from. I think I pulled someone's deck list, but I'm not sure. Gotta start shrining it up. It's gonna hurt pretty soon. What's your take on Asmongold saying that anyone that was brought to the Ubisoft event to play Star Wars shouldn't be listened to? I think that Asmongold himself, if he's gone to an event, then that would be a little bit hypocritical, because most events in the industry you'd go to, like, I mean, I'm going to be going out and playing 2 other games. Does that make my opinion on a game less relevant because I had a chance to fly out and play it? No. We were talking about this at the beginning of the stream. People argue like, oh, well, they're bringing you out. They're paying for the flight. Yeah, well, I'm paying for the first class upgrade. I am losing revenue by not streaming for 2 days. I'm losing time with my family. I am not making content for 2 days. I'm spending over 12 hours of those 2 days sitting on an airplane and another 3 to 4 hours sitting in an airport. Like, when you fly out to play a game at an event, it's not like some mini fucking vacation where, you know, you go out and you're pumped full of liquor and you partake in a gangbang. Like, it's work, you know? I'm flying across the country to work. It sounds like there were some people that flew out and did like some Disneyland thing. I mean, most of the events I go to aren't fucking like that. You fly in, like the upcoming event, which I know I'm waiting to hear on embargo, but like literally the schedule for the upcoming event will be I fly out on the 20th. The only direct flight leaves early as fuck, so I need to leave at, let's see. There's the, no, that's the hotel. Oh, here we go, flight. I depart Nashville at 7 a.m. in the morning. It's going to take me about 30 minutes to get to the airport, so I'd have to leave by 6. So I'm going to have to wake up at about 5 to 5:30 in the morning to get to the airport on time. I'm on a plane for about 5 hours. I'll get into San Francisco at about 10 o'clock. I'm probably going to hang out with Greg because nothing is planned on that day. So I'm flying out just to be there. So I'll spend the day with Greg. That is going to be me spending my own money in San Francisco, which anybody that's been to San Francisco knows that's probably going to be at least a couple $100 because San Francisco is the opposite of fucking cheap. I'm keeping you search your library or graveyard for a short card. The following day, I'll wake up. I will go to the offices. I'll get to play a couple games. I'll record those games. I'll leave at 12:30 to go straight to the airport, get on a plane. That'll fly me into Portland or something where I'll have a short layover, and then I'll get on a plane and I'll get home at 9 p.m. the next evening. This is the fucking opposite of cool, funny game. I feel like you want that card, so I'm gonna take that. Card from graveyard. What do you do? Exile it when you do, might pay 2 if you do. Whenever you gain life. Whenever you pay life. Oh, it's absolutely a fucking grind. Yeah, right? I love my wake up at 5:30, get home at 9 p.m. the next night vacations. They're so much fun. It is basically the best thing ever. Who doesn't want to fly across the country only to fly back the next day? That's you know, that's super fun. The best kind of fun right there. What do we have that's in there? Some people think if you have any kind of positive relationship with a company, they'll compromise, which is boros. Yeah, I agree. See, the thing is, anytime these conversations come up, the thing people forget is you're not like they're always only looking at it from a one-sided perspective, you know. They look at it as, oh, well, you know, if Cowboy's getting to fly out to play a game, you know, that's all awesome for him. That's, you know, everything there is, you know, that's all good. There's no downside to this. What's the downside? He's getting to go across the country. They don't think about, oh, you wake up at 5:30, you go out there, you're going to spend a whole day using all of your fucking money to either that or you're going to sit in a hotel room and play with your dick for 12 hours. Like, you know, when you go to these events, it's not like they're like, oh, thanks for coming out. Here's $1,000 stipend. Go fuck around and have fun. It's work. Like, the best part about this trip is probably going to be the fact that because I get out there so early, I'll be able to just hang out with Greg for a day, which I don't get to do that often. So it'll be cool to just hang out with Greg. I still got to look up shit to do in San Francisco. I think we're going to like I want to go down to the market and I want to get a super overpriced lobster sandwich. Maybe like 30 bucks. And then I don't know what else there is to do. I think walk around, maybe go to like an arcade and day drink a bit. And then I think there might be like a dinner with other content creators and stuff that night. Hey, stop, what are you doing? Don't be milling me. I hate Shrine decks so much. Pay 1 if you do. Destroy target creature of toughness X or less. Enchant creature. Can I do that? I'll play your plane. I don't know how to play this fucking deck. That thing looks like it's a threat. Go Shintai. Can't hit you. This guy, I guess. He can hit for, I think he kills me. Does he have anything that does damage? Ah, damn. Are you gonna draw yourself out? Oh no, fucking almost. God damn. 3 cards. I'm gonna be playing the remaster with the remaster mod. Yeah, I don't know about this deck. I think as I like that one card. I like this guy. Where'd he go? This guy. It's kind of cool. The idea of like, I'm looking at their library and I'm playing their shit. Sometimes it works out really well. Other times, not so much. I don't know. It's neat, but you know, sometimes it's just like, eh. I don't know. I think I delete it. This is the only boros deck I have, I think. Do I want boros, man? I don't fucking know. I don't know what to make. Let me look at my decks over here. Your decks. Super Friends, Izzet. I have the Simic deck. I have the Zombies deck. I mean, Esper. Boros is like one of the only things I don't have, which I think is why I'm thinking about making it. I already have a vampire deck. Pretty sure this is trash. I like this deck. Nelly's Son's Vanguard. All right, all right. I'll take a look at her. Nalali. I don't even have Nalali. Play this. We got enough to cook here. We can pull this off. Oh, I have a skeleton. What you gonna do about that, huh? He'll just keep coming back. Even though he can't block you because you're flying. Oh no. That's a problem. Not quite a problem yet. It's gonna become a problem. First time using it. I mean, shrines are annoying to deal with, to be honest, because either you have like a global enchantment wipe, or it just you die. Like there's no in between with shrine decks, really. That healer's hawk is getting kind of fucking annoying. Well, now he's back, so I hope you're happy. Let me explain what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna hit you with both. And then I'm going to sacrifice this creature that I control. To draw 2 cards. Good play? Big play? I've had builds taken. I don't know that particular person though. What is he? How much did you cost? 3?
Never seen your crew for my freedom. A fair price.
I don't know what's in your hand, but get rid of it.
Fire, no steel.
Yeah, this deck is very, very janky. The whole deck revolves around you taking control of stuff and then sacrificing it, which is pretty funny. So it's big on chump blockers. And then it does a lot of stuff like this. A very easy way to get around like not having to actually destroy cards. You just, I was gonna borrow that and I'm gonna get rid of it. You gonna stream Black Ops 6? Probably not. I don't really do shooters at all. I think we're just doing like modern, maybe? I'm not sure. It's a pretty fun deck. I like this one a lot. I might send this one to print. Plus, I don't have a deck with this color scheme, so that's kind of cool. It involves a lot of searching through your graveyard, but this deck has the flexibility to tackle like anything, which is nice. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. Roger. I can work with this. Wild growth. I played a Yu-Gi-Oh game on the Nintendo 3DS back in the day, but that's all. I don't want to block that. It seems dangerous. Why would I block that? Oh, I don't want to lean too heavily into tokens, only because anything I make here, the goal is to take it and print it and play with it on paper. And anything that's going to be like, you know, convoke and make a big fucking army of tokens, that's going to be really annoying to play on paper, I think. Here comes the trample. Like, is Boros just gonna always be token based? I feel like most of the time I see it, it is. Oh shit, I could have played you out too. The one neighbor, I don't know, he's been sick. I asked him the other day, he never got back to me. Let's see. I said, you still sick? I don't know. I don't know when that's gonna happen. The other neighbor, though, me and him are playing probably tomorrow. Tox is on. Is he sitting in voice too? Coffee. Hola.
Hello, hello.
You want to see what Izzet can do now?
Oh, did you update it?
Just slightly.
Let's see it.
Just slightly. I want to figure out who your dragon man is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
We'll see. I'm not in love with this opening, but we'll see. I need to get the mana. No.
You don't need this.
Oh, I only have one of those in the deck now. That's very rude of you. Why would you do that to me?
He's gone forever. I would make you drop that jump start, but you're just gonna use it.
Spend mana. I think, didn't they add Commander to this game, Roshi? I thought they had it. No, you don't.
Ooh.
Don't touch him. You fucking. You're such a bitch, Tox. Such an absolute wet bitch.
My genius is rotting in this dump.
It's annoying. I think it's only 2-player commander brawl. Oh, so it's like discount commander. Why would
Oh, that was dumb.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have pulled that.
Yeah, bro, get the
Forgot
get
the
that
kite tail is literally a fucking pirate.
get that fucking anti-pirate spell, Mr. Pirate.
Damn it. Whoops.
Do I win the coin flip? Yes, I do.
A new world has given me so many new ideas. Testing is ahead of schedule.
I will call the dragons.
Damn, if you didn't take my Izzet, I think I would have had the dub already. Oh, that creature you control enters. Each opponent loses 1 life. That seems really annoying. I have to, like, do something about that, I think. You should ignore him so that he can make a bunch of dragons.
Make 4. Is it 4 4s? No, it's 4 5 5s. Fuck that.
No, that's totally fair.
Power coupling secure and holding.
Testing is ahead of schedule.
Bolus told me I should do this.
Get him, cowboy. Beat him up. He got rid of my card. He's playing a discard deck like a cuck.
Nuh-uh.
He made me lose my dragon. It's not fair. Guy plays control, complains when he gets played with control.
Hey, I don't play blue. That's different.
No. Black, it's the same. You just destroy cards instead of canceling them. Same fucking flavor, different goddamn day. Cast an instant or sorcery. You draw a card. We're gonna do this. I can play on top of the stack. Let's do it.
Stop casting instants.
No. You've already done your shits. Do I want want to shoot? Fuck you.
You don't mean that.
Excitingly electrolytic.
Another one.
GG. I draw a card. Because I draw a card and I hurt you, I get to draw a card. And now I shoot. And because I hurt you, I get to draw a card. And now I shoot. Because I hurt you, I get to draw a card.
That's a fun combo.
Very, for a one drop that turns him into an infinite on a single draw. He's very good. I was charted trying to make the bolos deck, but I don't know what to do. Hang on. Someone was talking about some card. What was that? What was that card y'all kept talking about for bolos? What was that thing? What was the name of that thing? Neali. I don't even see wait, what the fuck? She's not even showing up. Let me search for Vanguard. She doesn't even exist in the game. Let me, maybe I could do, wait a minute. Was it because I was searching that? Vanguard.
Tokens you control have double strike. What the fuck?
Neali, not collected.
I don't think that she's in the game.
Let me look her up. Neali Sons Vanguard. Attacking tokens have double strike. Whenever one or more tokens you control attacks a player, exile a top card of your library. During any turn you attacked with a token, you can play that card. I mean, she seems good, but the big problem is just token decks would be such ass to deal in paper.
Yeah.
I really don't want to fucking... I don't want to do that, dude.
1000-Year Storm deck would go so hard in paper.
Yeah, I showed them that earlier. Everyone was just like, what the fuck's happening? Welcome to 1000-Year Storm. Let me see what guys I could put into a multicolor Planeswalker deck. I think I have like a bunch of Naya type stuff. Maybe I can do something with her. I got Nari, Storm of Stone, 4-drop. During your turn, creatures have first strike and equip abilities you activate cost 1 less. Hutali, Warrior Poet. Gain life equal to the greatest power among creatures. Create a 3/3 Dino token with Trample. Deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures. Creatures dealt damage this way can't block. So that's like just overrun basically. Each creature you control assigns combat damage to its toughness rather than its power. Okay, so that's for a wall deck. Radiant Champion. Loyalty counter on Hulati for each creature. Target creatures get +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures you control. And then -8. You draw an emblem with whenever a creature you control enters, you may draw a card. So ideally, you'd drop her out, you'd hit her plus with 5 creatures on the board, and then immediately do her -8 the next turn to have, like, perpetual draw. It's not bad, but I'm not in love with the idea either. I don't know. Chat, I don't think I have enough Boros cards to, like, make this good. I'm gonna be honest. Heartflame Duelist. I have a bunch of like one-offs. I have Boros Challenger. Let me just start slapping random Boros cards into a deck and see what I get. Boros Challenger, Mentor. I want him at the beginning of your end step. If you control a creature with power greater than its base power, create a soldier token. Sure. Human Peasant. Whenever it attacks, if 2 or more non-land permanents enter, put a 1/1 counter on it. Integrity, 2/2 until end of turn. A Johnny Nakatal Pariah. Whenever he enters, create a 2/1 white cat warrior creature token. Whenever 1 or more cats you control die, exile them transformed. He puts a 1/1 on each cat you control. You create a 2/1 cat. When you do, if you control a red permanent other than a Johnny, he deals damage equal to the number of creatures to any target. Each opponent chooses artifact, creature, enchantment, and a planeswalker from among all the permanents they control, and then sacrifices everything else. Doesn't seem that strong. It's not going to win a game. Goblin Gondolin enters you at the beginning of your combat. You may pay. If you do, another target creature gets 1/0 and haste. Dogwalker, Disguise. When it's turned face up, create 2 1/1 white dog creature tokens. I create puppies. Fighter class enters, search your library for equipment, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle. Equip abilities cost 2 less to activate. Whenever a creature you control attacks, up to 1 target creature blocks it if able. It's okay. I don't know. Other knights. This guy's a human soldier. This guy's a knight. He buffs knights. I don't have enough knights. Target creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. Whenever that a non-token creature you control dies, if it was enchanted or equipped, return it to its owner's hand. Creatures, tokens that are enchanted or equipped get 1/1. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like Boros. These cards aren't bad. I just don't really... I don't know. I'm just gonna like slap. There's a lot of like equipment type shit. Yeah, buddy? Did I eat all the cookies? Yeah. No. Do you want a cookie? Oh no. Hey, where you going? Just came in here going, where's the looking for the cookies? There, which they were like right next to him. We didn't see him. And I'm gonna be eating one when he comes back in to fuck with him.
That's mean.
He didn't ask where they were. I don't know where the cookies are. Where are the cookies? Find it. Where do you see cookies? Yeah. There they are. Looking all over for that cookie. I think I need to do equipment if I'm going to do Boros. Maybe want a cookie. Baby doesn't eat cookies. It's too much sugar for babies. Those are daddy's cookies. You don't need that. You're not even putting it in your mouth right. You barely got teeth.
Let's pick that up, please.
No, don't step. No, what are you doing, Dory? Stop, 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 stop. Do not step on crumbs. No, sit down. Cookie fell and kid steps on it. What are you doing?
I'm grinding it into the carpet, Papa.
Yeah. Well, what the fuck is this? I don't know, man. Yeah, slap her in. No, fuck this. I don't like boros. I don't want to do boros.
Boros lame.
I like having a little bit of like, I don't know. Green, I like ramping out big fucking creatures. Blue, I like countering. Black, I like destroying. Red, I like the nuke. I don't fucking know what I wanna play. Maybe I mean, if I'm gonna be generating tokens, I feel like I'd rather do something with like Saplings, because they're simple. Every turn, you get a Sapling. Keep this. I can work with this. We're gonna play an elf. I could pull in a bunch of different Vraska cards. Vraska's a pretty fun planeswalker that I think people sleep on too. He's making Thrabin Inspector, and he's created a bunch of Phyrexian goblins. Don't like those, gonna be honest. What does this do? Sacrifice it to draw a card? Don't even look at Vraska. She's not. No, don't do that. What are you doing? You better stop. No. Stop that. Wait. Get what? Huh? Who? What is he doing? Is he attacking me or Vraska? I think everything is attacking Vraska. Oh, great. Creatures you control get 2-0. You fucking dickhead. Well, that's disappointing. Fuck, I can't do anything. Maybe I rework this. This is a weird fucking deck he's playing. He keeps playing like little artifacts and then he explodes them and he makes army of little Phyrexian goblins. I would like to make a Phyrexian deck, but I refuse to give Arena money to do that.
A lot of the good Phyrexian cards are like rares.
Yeah. Which is exactly the problem. Alright, well, I'm getting just blown the fuck out on field, so rip. We're gonna just use Finality and wipe the entire board. And he's gonna make more goblins. Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta pay the health, but Tender Shoot Dryad's coming the fuck out, baby! Make my babies! I love Tender Shoot Dryad. What do? Every turn I just shit out a baby. Oh. Rally the peasants. I saw that coming. That's why I didn't block that time. Yeah. I was ready for your fuckery. And here's a card that's gonna make the baby stronger. Now what will you do? An army of 4/4 babies is now in front of you. Invoke. Look at the top 6 cards. Reveal 2 creature cards. Don't like that very much. Oh, he's pulling out ornithopters. How pleasant. I don't have a way to stop those. And I'm sure he's going to do some kind of fucking buff for them.
Probably.
Additional cost to the spell, sacrifice a creature. I killed one. I think I just exist with my army of babies. I'm drawing all lands. Good. Good. I don't want you to draw good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let me sacrifice Memory to Folly. I'm bringing back my homie. Make them stronger. I need to have at least 3 blockers so I can attack with these ones. Damn! Okay. I think she's gonna come out.
I only pick targets that interest me. Lucky you.
What do you have? What's the big threat here? This thing.
I'll carve it out of existence.
Starting to make tokens. Tokens prevailed. Let me look at what I could add. Mushroom deck's fun. Sap rolling. Whenever Thalet dies, create a sapling. Spore Crown is doing good. Ocarina Assassin. That just opens the way. This deck's kind of all over the place. I think we need to thin things out. Do I have an extra tender shoot? I don't. And I'm not giving them a rare for it. Poison Tip, we have 4. What other Raskas do I have? Okay, hang on a second. Vraska joins up, put a death counter on each creature you control. Whenever a legendary creature you control deals combat damage, draw a card. I mean, slapping death counter on all of my tokens sounds kind of fun. Creature you control with death touch deals damage. 2/2 black pirate with menace. Kind of expensive at the 6 card. Land card from among them. I don't think Elvish Rejuvenator really makes sense here. Do I have more Slimefoot? I do. Put in another Slimefoot. Poison Tip. What else? Maybe another Spore Crown Thalid just to buff them all. Spore Swarm is going to be 4 for 3. This one is going to be 2 for 2. Rage, whenever it's dealt damage, create a 1/1. Oh, Verdant Forest. The beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1. It's similar to the Dryad, but more expensive. Yeah, drop Akron. Maybe I go, maybe I ramp in some Cultivate, just for good measure.
Be good.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong with Cultivate. No green. I like my Ooze deck, but it doesn't really get the kill. Probably drop Fungal Infection. I like the potential to create a sapling, but Poison Tip.
about to happen.
Yeah, Sapling deck. Got babies.
Sacrifices must be made. I grow bored with this fight. I lead the Golgari now. Step aside or be crushed.
Just gonna get rid of this.
What can I say? Death is cheap.
And the nice thing about this, at least, is if I did play this token deck, the only thing I'm worried about is just I'll buy like 10 Sapling tokens and call it a day.
Expendable. Except me.
Card games fun. People wouldn't play them if they weren't.
I shall wield this power for good. Life restored.
Gaining some good life. A little tired of being starved on mana.
It was probably going to die anyway.
Fender decks.
Your strength returns.
Oh, that amount of health gain he has is starting to become concerning. Can't do that anymore. Oh, non-land permanent. Wait, what the mana? I think I wait. Don't have enough babies. I need babies. I need babies to sacrifice. That's not a defender. a lot of annoying birds to deal with. Okay. I might... this is gonna be iffy. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I win here. Exactly enough. God damn. That's a cool. I like how she's like brrr.
Florian has canceled the challenge.
Oh, it didn't look like you were ready, so hang on. Hang on. Me. And so that. I feel like there's probably some wild saplings I could add to this.
Yeah, probably.
Time is it? 3 hours? Oh shit. It's about time. I gotta wrap up soon. Consuming blob might be good with what you got. Alright, I'll look at it after this match. And then it's probably time to wrap up. This land does struggle with land, so I think the cultivates will probably help things along a lot. So those, you gotta like pay to level those up, correct?
Yeah.
They're not like, I think I'm thinking of sagas.
An unfortunate casualty. Everyone is expendable, except me.
This would probably work well if I was also doing something with like treasures, just to have extra permanents to sacrifice. Finality card won you 2 games so far. I mean, it's very specific in this deck because I'm proccing it off of the archer lady. I'm using her to get the kill. Beginning of your upkeep. So can you all just constantly do that now? Or is it like a one turn thing?
No, every combat. I get that.
I'm gonna give you some land instead.
Rude.
Doesn't sound fun. You just slapping shit.
Just a flesh wound.
Like Vraska's a good body too. Like coming out at 4 and then getting +2 every turn makes her pretty resistant, I think.
Yeah.
One damage to each creature if it was kicked, deal 2 instead. It's very rude, Tox.
Sorry.
Deals combat damage to a player if it doesn't have an indestructible haste, and never deals combat damage if it doesn't put an indestructible counter on it. Whenever damage is dealt to you. Yeah, no, we're not. Fuck off with that. Yeah, indestructible counters. Nope. Nope. That's a big nope.
For land for me.
Let's just get rid of that.
I'll carve it out of existence.
I'll be honest, don't like that too much.
Alive, still alive.
My army returns.
So much stuff.
Yeah, but it's not stuff that I need. It's just like, yeah, it's stuff, but I need stuff. I need like my druids and shit to come out.
Day is yours.
Yeah, I'm done. I drew a forest. Like, none of my, I don't know what's going on with the, like, this deck always has the weirdest fucking draws. Where'd it go? 'Cause I mean, there's 4 poison tip archers. We got all of them last game. I'm not seeing Slimefoot at all. I'm not seeing Tendershoot Dryad at all. Like, I don't know where my shit is. Why are they not showing the fuck up?
Unlucky.
Slimefoot. Craft a Slimefoot and drop a Severed Strand out. Probably drop. Probably drop all of those and the Severed Strands out and add in like one other card to add in. Maybe Talent. No, let me add in another Cultivate, maybe. Cultivate. Let's try that. Yeah, let me play somebody else. I keep mixing up the matches. These people don't know that I'm a degenerate that stays on this game till 3 a.m. Wait, I'm gonna make a fact check. Dealing with something real quick, chat. Figuring out some schedule stuff. Got an event coming up, and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna." Well, I'm like, "We got to change this flight," and they're like, "Oh, we can't change the flight," and I'm like, "Sorry, I can't go to the event then." Like, the return flight home has me like sitting with a 3-hour layover and then getting home the next day at like 7 a.m. I'm like, no.
Fuck that.
I mean, it'd be one thing if it was like I flew in to California at like 6 in the morning, did the event, flew home the same night, and got on a red eye. But like with the current event, I have to take 3 days off work because a red eye, you don't sleep on a fucking red eye worth a damn.
No.
And then so as soon as I get home, I'm gonna be going straight to bed, taking the day off. Like, just I can't do it. 2-day trip I can swing. 3 days of no streams, no recording, no nothing. Nope, can't do it. I would like to go on said event, but the problem with like booking agencies. They'll be like, "Oh, the event's this day. Where are you flying out of?" Like Nashville, and they're like, "Okay, here's your flight," and I'm like, "This isn't gonna work. Like, let me get the event schedule," and then I'll get it, and I'll be like, "Okay, here's a flight that'll work." And they're like, "Sorry, we can't change it." Like, I guess I ain't going then. Like, target creature. Oh, that's rude. How expensive is that? A secret event that I can't talk about. But an event that I probably won't be going to, which is a little disappointing unless they... I mean, we'll see. They were like, unfortunately, we weren't able to make your flight change. We've already booked it. And the one you sent over is too close to when the event ends for us to ensure you're at the airport. I'm like, well, sorry, if you don't want to change it, then I'm not coming on the plane. Like, I'll stay home. 3 days of taking off from the VA and no work, like, no.
Not worth.
Especially because it's not, like, the thing is, it's an event to play something early. Like, I'd like to play early, but it's not, you know... Like I said, we were talking about this earlier. Like, if this was a, hey, we are bringing you out for a job, and I am getting paid money to be there, like, okay. I can easily be like, well, I'm not going to stream or do anything for 3 days, but I am getting paid to do this. It's going to work out just fine. You know? I can take 3 days off work if I'm getting, like, appearance fees and all that shit, but...
Something tells me at most they would just give you some, like, footage or something that you can use.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
it's...
talk about it, like, a couple weeks down the line.
Yeah. I mean, I was really looking forward to this one, too, but we'll see. I mean, they might come back and be like, okay, we'll change the flight. I'm like, listen, this is what works. You want to know what works? This is what works.
Patience. We will win.
Why can't I? Okay, well, guess what? Fuck you. I'm gonna kill your thing. You wanna kill my stuff? I'm gonna kill your stuff. Then while we're on it, we're gonna here. You can have a land. Ashiok, he can get the fuck out of here. He is gone. Additional cost, sacrifice the non-land permanent, and then he gets to fucking exile again. Jesus Christ. Shit in my graveyard? Be able to pull anything back with that.
You know nothing of Rex's plans.
What does the -9 on this lady do? Player has fewer than... Oh, okay. That's just... She kills you, basically. What's your ability do? You die. Oh. Cool.
Dead.
The down rise together.
To get off after this one. I gotta go help my little cookie goblins.
Alright, I'm gonna head out and do some modding. See you later.
Babies are coming out.
Patience. We will win.
Well, I knew that was coming. Putting down a fresh Earth up to Fairy. Can't talk about what game it would have been regardless, so there's really no point asking chat. Stop her. Now the Magic streams are always really chill. It's only the big streams that like draw idiots out usually. Destroy all non-dragon creatures. Cool. Be honest, this is getting kind of annoying.
The downtrodden rise together.
What's coming tomorrow? Oh, he's got a Teferi out? Yeah, I'm done. That's a GG. That's a GG. Yeah, no, when stuff like Magic or when I stream WoW, like those are going to be chill streams in nature because there's less people that are going to show up. But I do a Souls game and you get like, you know, 1,000 people and change in here, and there's always going to be a few smoothies. Anyway, let's close out for now. I don't want to... I mean, I could just play Magic all fucking night, but I gotta go spend some time with the family. But Izzet's done. I think I might do something with Saplings. I don't know. I'm really trying to avoid going too token heavy for paper, just because you're making tokens, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to close out now. Tomorrow... I don't know what the plan is for tomorrow. I might... Maybe we'll do WoW, because I do want to get leveled up. And Dark Souls 1, that's planned to kick off, I think, on Monday. But anyway, I'm heading out. Y'all have a good night.